Hokkaido on February 9, 2019. This is the coldest day since 1957, 62 years ago. On May 26, 2019, Hokkaido's high temperature was 39.5 degrees, setting a new high of 127 years since temperatures were recorded. Hokkaido has a variety of growing environments experiencing extreme climates. To learn more about Japan's climate change, we're heading to the northernmost part of Hokkaido, Fukagawa City. Imamura is a flower grower in Hokkaido. He has farmed for 54 years, though he began to plant greenhouse flowers more than 20 years ago. Remember that when he was a child, the weather in Hokkaido was not so extreme.
固まってますよね。電気が続いてる。
The weather continues to be successively hot, and it also has continuous rain, record-setting high temperatures or high winds we have never experienced before. It seems like this is all happening in Japan.
今までにないような状態が結構ありますよね。なんか日本全体的にそうなのかな。
Flowers planted in February 2019 will be harvested during Japanese tomb sweeping in August. Although the extreme climate has not directly affected greenhouse cultivation, the hot summer has made him start thinking about the impact of heat on his flowers.
We expect the sun to come out, but the flowers do not need high temperatures. Actually, flowers are afraid of heat, so we have this sunshade material. You can see it protects the roots with one side being white and the other side black. Too much heat is not good for the roots.
The coldest day in Hokkaido's history is February 2019, while the hottest day was May 2019. In just 3 months, it went from minus 31.3 degrees to 39.5 degrees, with the temperature difference being nearly 70 degrees. This is just one season in Hokkaido. It continues to rain heavily outside the greenhouse with the temperature at 14 degrees. However, the day before it was more than 30 degrees and sunny, with the temperature difference in Hokkaido getting bigger and bigger and environmental control in the greenhouse becoming more laborious than before.
A latitude in 43 degrees north, which was once too cold to grow anything. But as Hokkaido gets hotter and hotter, this kind of weather may be good for farming.
Going over here, we can see recent apple tree blossoms which are rarely seen.
It is not yet summer and the temperature has already hit 30 degrees. In this weather, he has to trim the flowers or pollinate, which is just part of the apple cultivation process, which has to be done manually.
This apple orchard is about 3 hectares in size, with about 3,500 apple trees.
Originally a carpenter, he took over this 3-hectare apple orchard from his ill father-in-law, who is the largest apple farmer in the region.
Because Hokkaido was cold before, apples did not grow too big. Recently, because of the warming climate, it is possible to produce apples that are better and better. This crisis has created opportunities for us.
Hokkaido is getting hotter every year may be good for the growth of apples, but the number of natural disasters are also increasing. Heavy rains and typhoons affect flowering and fruiting. Saplings have also been damaged by typhoons.
Now on this side are the apples we have, but their sweetness is very high.
This farmer says that there were a lot of apple orchards in the vicinity, but because apple orchards are labor-intensive, many are planting rice paddies that can be cultivated mechanically. Hokkaido has 1/4 of the country's agricultural land and is the largest producer of Japanese agricultural products. It is tops in potato production and second in buckwheat and third in rice. But 20 or 30 years ago, Hokkaido rice wasn't very good and no one wanted to plant it.
Rice likes higher temperatures, so climate warming is better for Hokkaido.
北海道のお米にとっては温暖化はいい方向に向かうと思います。
According to statistics from this professor at Takusoku University, an average farmer in Hokkaido currently has about 20 hectares of farmland, which is equivalent in size to 4 to 5 Tokyo domes. With global warming affecting climate, it is beneficial to plant rice in Hokkaido, but the temperature of seawater rising increases the intensity of the typhoons. With the temperature of seawater rising by 1 degree, rainfall within 400 kilometers around the eye of the typhoon will increase by 19%. Hokkaido has seen great climate change in the past 10 years, with farmers at the front line feeling the deepest impact. However, the gradual warming of cold Hokkaido has also ushered in a season of good harvest, making it one of the most special places to benefit from climate change.